A peaceful protest turns ugly in Memphis today in front of Goldsmiths at Oak Court Mall. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rob Sawyer.
And I'm Stella Payne. Fur activists across the nation handcuffed themselves to mall entrances, disrupting sales at stores that sell fur.
As of now, 44 protesters were arrested in the U.S. 4 were arrested here in Memphis. John Gadsden has the story.
No blood for vanity! No blood for vanity!
Memphis police and Oak Court Mall security looked on as about 24 anti-fur protesters demonstrated in front of Goldsmiths department store.
No!
The group is angry because Goldsmiths sells animal furs. They shouted fur selling is barbaric, unethical, and cruel.
How'd you kill your fur today?
About 30 million animals a year are killed brutally through breaking their necks and animal electrocution, gassing, whatever it takes, just for the sake of fashion.
About 15 minutes into the rally, these protesters suddenly turned up the heat. 2 of them torched this charge card replica. 3 others made a charge for the store's front doors.
There's blood on your hands! If you help the fur trade, there's blood on your hands! How'd you kill your fur today? Gassing! Trapping! How many animals did you kill today? Boycott Goldsmith! What do we want?
Police restored order quickly, handcuffing several demonstrators and dragging them off. What's going to happen to those kids?
They're being arrested and taken to jail. 2 are being charged with arson and 2 with criminal trespass.
Is this going to have an impact?
Yes, I think it will. It brings light to the fact that the Goldsmiths is still selling fur. We're going to get them to stop.
Today's demonstration is the group's 6th. No official from Goldsmiths was available for comment. In Memphis, John Gadsden, Fox 13, Eyewitness News.
Go, 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 go. Fur is dead! Boycott Goldsmith! Fur is dead! Boycott Goldsmith! Fur is dead! Boycott Goldsmith! Fur is dead! If you help the fur trade, there's blood on your hands! If you help the fur trade, there's blood on your hands! If you help the fur trade, there's blood on your hands! Fur is dead! Boycott Goldsmith! Fur is dead! Boycott Goldsmith! Boycott Goldsmith! Boycott Goldsmith! Boycott Goldsmith!
Really? Get up in her face.
No blood for vanity! No blood for vanity! No blood for vanity! No blood for
Of activists chanting "Fur is dead" protested in front of an upscale Dallas department store today. Driving rain soaked the protesters but did not deter them from their mission. For the most part, the demonstration outside of Macy's at the Galleria was peaceful, but police did arrest 3 of the activists for handcuffing themselves to the front doors of the store. Today's protest was part of a nationwide event planned by the Coalition to Abolish the Fur Trade. Stores in 19 cities were targeted.
Boycott Macy's!
is Cairo News at 6 with Susan Hutchison, David Curley, and Harry Wappler weather.
Good evening, everyone. The sounds of Christmas carols were mixed with angry chants in downtown Seattle this morning.
Animal rights activists invaded Nordstrom. It's become an annual protest against the sale of fur, but this year, the fur industry says its product is bouncing back. Cairo's Chris Lagares has a story and a note of caution. This story does contain some graphic pictures.
It was a very loud, very graphic protest against Nordstrom. 2 animal rights activists handcuffed themselves to mannequins in a downtown display window, holding up signs against the sale of fur coats and other fur clothing.
30 million animals are killed every year, and it's merely for our vanity items, and we think that that's terribly wrong.
Police eventually cut through the cuffs and hauled the protesters away. But the activists vowed to continue their campaign against this company.
As long as they sell furs, we're going to be out here letting people know that Nordstrom's is profiting from death.
But many of the shoppers watching from the sidewalk weren't at all sympathetic.
I think that anyone should have the right to do whatever they want. I just think that targeting Nordstrom for something like this is a little silly.
Those animals are raised for that purpose, no different than the chickens you eat.
I think it's idiotic. What's wrong with furs? I mean, we've been wearing furs for years and years.
Nordstrom decided not to talk about the protest on camera, but they're also fighting the animal activists. After the release of more than 6,000 animals in British Columbia this fall and 200 mink in Olympia, there is now a $50,000 reward to catch those responsible.
I don't believe that it's right to perpetuate acts of terrorism and violence against law-abiding citizens.
That local mink farmer, Jeff Cragg, says this is really an attack on anyone who raises livestock, that the overall agenda of animal rights activists is to get us to stop eating meat or using animals in any way. That was pretty much confirmed at the Nordstrom protest. Leader Jeff Larson said, "We believe that animals have a right to life, and any activity that kills, harms, or exploits animals in any way for our benefit is wrong."
Burn the bastards, liberate! 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start a fur war! 5, 6, 7, 8. Burn the bastards, liberate! 1.
No.
You guys, you get up. You're strangling me.
Okay, you okay?
Get down.
Get up.
40 dead animals! 40 dead animals! 40 dead animals!
It's all right, everybody. It's all right. I can't see directly. Keep going.
Underneath these blankets, you'll